Yep. Yep. What's up, people? Real quickly, I had to get on here. I was too much typing. A lot of my brothers were saying some good things. I had to get on the live. Y'all remember that? We don't own the music in this radio, but y'all type in. Come on in. Come on in, all you LeBron fans, all you Kobe fans. All right. Let me see. All right. Let me just say this. I'm going into. I want to say this. I made a comment. Let me see what I put earlier, so I don't miss it. We're talking about LeBron James and different athletes and who we thought was the GOAT conversation. Now, when we're looking at this word GOAT, the greatest, the acronyms for the greatest of all times, um, Danny Jennings from Benton Harbor, um, obviously thinks that Kobe is the man or whatever. So I typed this and I said, this is what I said. And this, somehow, I'm just waiting out here for somebody to bring my cleaners. Um, but what I said was very interesting. I said, let me see what I said. Let me see what I said. Y'all share this. Tag somebody that you think that knows sports. Um, Tag somebody's name that you know start. I just tried to get Magic on the line. He's in a meeting. He said I sent him the link. He said he's gonna try to get in. He's gonna try to tap in if he can step out the meeting. Um, let's see. 1 second. Share this. Let me see if I can get KJ on the phone. Hold on. Hold on. You all share this. So let's see. Let's see. I can't see your comment. I can't see your comment. Let me see this. All right, all right. Listen, let me see. All right, Chris. Let me see. All right, let me see. Let me see. Let's come on. Let's argue this. Chris, brother Chris Ray said, Bishop starts though. Uh, Vern says LBG fan Jordan is and always be the GOAT. Tim Marshall said that. Okay, let me just say this. Let me just say this. Um, what makes I guess that'd be the definite. We could start there. What makes the GOAT? What is the GOAT arc? What is the requirements to be the GOAT? I guess that's what I would be asking. What is the requirements to be the GOAT? And hey, Roderick, and if we can get start there, maybe we could go somewhere. I've been a Laker fan all of my life. I've been a Laker fan all my life. Anybody know that? Used to go with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar house, and everybody knows I'm friends with Magic, so I'm a Laker fans all day. But I want to know what is the this is from a fan point of view, or this. What's the area with my stuff? Is this from a stand? And plus, I sleep with my ball. This is my balls. Vernon Maxwell gave me this. We was eating together in Charlotte. That's my boy, Mad Max. So when I talk basketball and I talk GOAT language, I'm not saying it from a fanatic standpoint. I'm not saying it from a standpoint because I'm some type of fan that bought tickets to go watch basketball. I'm talking about from neology, what I've known and what I've seen and what I've witnessed and what I've heard in locker rooms and in the offices. Um, when you're talking about the GOAT, first of all, my argument would be this, and quite naturally, this could be, we just talking as brothers, you don't have to agree with me. But my argument would be first, there is no particular GOAT. There's no particular best NBA or, and I told my son this a long time ago. And I said Michael Jordan can be one of the greatest Showtime entertain, most gracious basketball player that ever played in the NBA. But Michael Jordan is not the greatest that ever played the game of basketball. Now, just hear me out just a little bit, and you all can argue with me. You all can protest what I'm saying, and share this. Tag every basketball player name you know. Tag them. I just want to hear. I want to hear from them today. I want to hear from them today. I'm here for it today. I want to hear. I want to hear what you say, Mario. I'm glad you came, man, because I want to hire you for Memphis. But please, don't. Call me after this, Mario. Call me after this. Call me after this, or inbox me where I can call you. I wanna really argue this. I really want to hear it. What people are saying, because most people argue from the parameters of which they argue from whom they like. I'm not talking about who you like. I'm not talking about who you like. I'm not talking about your team. Now let me just say this. In the 90s, when the Bulls were reigning and dominant, I had the honor and privilege to work out with Michael in the summer at LeClaire Courts. LeClaire Courts was right down the street with the projects, right in what was that? By Midway on the south side of Chicago when I lived in Chicago. All right. Me and what is Brown last name? I mean, that's his last name. Brown and his brothers were very close. Guy from the Bulls who liked my son, Amere Jr. I forgot that guy name. What is his name? Randy Brown. Me and Randy Brown was real close. Cool. That's my guy. And his brother was one of the men from the South Side. And we played in the Clare courts every Sunday. We know that I know Michael Jordan is one of the most gracious um, basketball players that one could ever witness. Now, Tim Marshall says, Tim, are you there? Tim, are you there? Are you there? No, the GOAT conversation cannot be only raised for those that are NBA, because then we have now whitewashed it. whitewashed the game if we just say the greatest that ever played was, and we kind of discount the legends. You can never discount the GOAT, the real GOAT, who played in New York at the Rucker. You can never discredit, because chance and choice happens to us all. And then we have literally discriminated and literally cut off all of the potential young men who, that had the opportunity. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, because the mecca of basketball, everything is birthed in New York. Everything is birthed in New York. If you're not even a real serious baller if you never played at the Rucker. At the Rucker. Now, so we got to look at this, the GOAT conversation, as it relates to Antoine and Tim, what you're saying. I hear you and highly respect your opinions. But I want to say this. You have to understand, where is Danny Jennings at? He's somewhere at where he at? Come on, Danny, you ain't got too far to ride. You in Ben Harbor. Tag your boy Danny, Antoine. Tag Danny. Tag Danny Jennings. I wanna know this. I need to know something. Yes, yes. Let me see if I can get LeBron's. Let me text. Let me see if I can get LeBron's dad on here. Hold on. I'm a I'm gonna text. No, I ain't gonna text him. That'd be biased to have LeBron's dad on here talking with me. I need Magic to get out this meeting and come on. All right, Danny, don't be hiding now. You don't be hiding now. Don't hide now, Danny. I'm here. Now, let me just say this. I think it's unfair to say one man has the title of being the greatest of all times. I think that's unfair to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson. What makes Michael Jordan the greatest of all time? I think Michael Jordan is he's a freak of nature. What he done on the court. What he done on the court was amazing. Kobe is not in the conversation. Let me tell you why Kobe's not in the conversation. Because Kobe is like a fake Louis Vuitton purse. He's a replica. He's not original. What Kobe did, he mastered Michael. Okay, at least Michael saw Dr. J. He took what he did and took it to an ecstasy that cannot be measured. He had his own flavor, his own finesse, and so I would. This is, and you all can argue with me. We all men talking. Um, we all men talking. But the truth of the matter is that Kobe is not in the GOAT conversation because he's a replica. That's just my opinion. Kobe is not. Was Kobe a beast, a monster? Heck yeah. He was the Mamba? Yes. And so, um, the truth of the matter is, Michael Jordan. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I wish my man get out this meeting. I hope he get out this meeting, because this is my man. He gonna tell you the truth. Because me and him, he broke it down. So I wish Magic was out this meeting, because I'm trying to hit him up. I'm trying to. Let me say this, and I want somebody to get on. I wish I can invite you all to get on with me. I want y'all to argue with me and prove me wrong. I want you to shut me down in statistics and facts to prove your argument, to validate the assertion between Michael Jordan and Kobe versus LeBron. My point was this. I said that I said this. Danny, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I said that Michael Jordan and Kobe is more susceptible and from society, and they're more acceptable because of the women that they have on their arm. They're more marketable. A black billionaire young man with a black wife is more dominant. They're more dominant, and they're seen as a threat to society. And if you really want to know, that's not true. See, this is what I'm saying. Headspath is arguing this old MLK Ben Harbor Blue Star Highway argument. Headspath, you're gonna need to listen on this one, man. You was banging with the Vice Lord, riding under the five when we was balling, and so you're gonna have to sit down on this one. Okay, so why Amere May? Tell me, why don't you think Michael's the GOAT? Is Michael the most gracious phenomenon? Yes, 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 yes. But Michael ain't did nothing too much that the other ones ain't did. See, it depends on what you look at. What are you looking at? I wish Danny, come on, Danny, come on, Tyke, talk to me. Anthony AG, what's up? Listen, what is your argument based on the GOAT? That's all I want to know. I'm trying to read these comments too. What is you all's argument on the GOAT? The rings? If your gut, come on, man. Most sports players aren't connected who athletes are dating with how great they are. But let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Anybody knows that the best ballers in the world come out of Michigan, New York, and Illinois? Period. Period. Right? I ain't gonna argue that argument. I ain't gonna argue that. Let me just say this. What is your basis? I gotta mess with Daddy. What is your basis of argument for Michael being the GOAT? It cannot be rings. Because if it's rings, the Celtics all day is going to kill the GOAT argument. Indiana got some of the best shooters. So if it's going by rings, you got to go with Bill Russell. I want y'all to argue with me. If it's going by scoring, there's other people that share the scoring title with Michael. And you got to understand, because I was at the games, Bernard King was just as lethal as a scorer as Michael Jordan. Was he not? Was he not? Was not Bernard King just as a lethal scorer as Michael Jordan? Come on, somebody. I'm waiting on y'all comment. Y'all tag every drunk uncle you got. Tag your bishops, tag your cousins, tag the GDs, the Vice Lord, the Bloods. Let's have this conversation. Come on, man. Y'all, you men that know sports, come on, talk to me. I'm just asking the questions. If the GOAT argument, Antoine, where you at, man? Pull over. Don't pull over in Slauson. You work in the hood. Keep driving. Hey, if the GOAT argument, Tim, Dr. Page, if the GOAT argument is based on rings, Michael is not it. Ain't nobody saying nothing to me. Bernard King could score just like Michael Jordan. I'm talking about what I know. This ain't knowing what but in the good night on a Tuesday night, Bernard King would have 63 points, 60 points, 50 points, 50. Jordan's impact on the game took the game globally. Nope, y'all wrong again. Let's go back to the National Basketball Association when it was getting ready to be crippled. if it was not for Irvin Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics and the LA Lakers, the NBA would have crumbled. There would not be a Michael Jordan if it was not for Magic Johnson. There would not be a Kobe. There would not be a LeBron James if it was not for Magic Johnson. Now, as of a player, talk to me, somebody. They was the life support to the NBA. No, no, you you can't. George Gervin was just as sweet as Michael Jordan in the air. In the come on, y'all, talk to me. George Gervin in the '70s was just as sweet as Michael Jordan in the air in the '90s. He was just in the '70s. All right, but see, but y'all trying to you can't build a roof if you don't have a foundation. You can't build a roof. You can't. Well, after let me say this. Now, here we go again. As it relates, here we go. Y'all ready to dribble? Y'all dribble. Y'all dribble. Dribble. Drum. Let me get the drum roll. Drum roll. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all gotta tell me y'all ready. All right. Let me tell you this. Let me say this. As it relates to the most, let me tell you why black folks, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Black people love Jordan because he was the most gracious. He was the most stylish. He was the most, he had that look. Jordan was just sweet. I mean, he was just, I mean, cocky. He had the baggy shorts. He had the socks, he had the one, he was just smooth. I mean, in the air, he was just a monster. He was just ready. I mean, black folks was copying Jordan moves while coaches was sitting us on the bench because they wanted us to do Micah drills and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's just the fact. There was no other gracious person in the NBA in the air on the floor like Michael Jordan, and that's true. But to be the GOAT, he cannot be the GOAT. If he is the GOAT, he's just have the G on the acronym, and he has to share the O, the A, and the T with somebody else. Because if you ask me, from a big man's point of view, no, not because of his flair and his grace. No, there's some people that can sing, who can sing, kill you singing, gifted to sing with no anointing. The anointing destroys the yokes. It depends on what you are looking at and from what perspective you're looking at, because we are a reflection of what we learn, and we see life through our own personal experiences. That's how we view life. So if you ask me, Charles Barkley was a GOAT as a power forward. Charles Barkley, Elijah Wan, and Shaq were GOATs. Why, Bishop? Because you was a power forward, and you know what it takes to be a 6'4" power forward in the NBA, and to see what Barkley has done. Watch this. Here comes my argument again. Y'all ready for it? No other greater NBA player than Dennis Rodman. Do you hear what I'm saying? Who could do what Dennis Rodman did? He could shut a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 down and get 25 to 30 rebounds in the NBA. It's hard to average 6 rebounds in the NBA. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Tim, trust me, it's hard to get average 5 rebounds in the NBA. Dennis Rodman could shut down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could guard anybody on the court. and get you 20 rebounds. 20 rebounds that is equivalent to 40 points. Every rebound is 2 points. Come on, let's have this conversation. Come on, let's have this conversation. Come on, let's talk. Come on, let's have this conversation. From a person who knows the basketball, from a person who knows the game, who's played the game, who understands the technique of the game and what it means to be an undersized tweener, uh, um, um, forward, 6'6", but strong. There's no other greater player than Dennis Rodman. This is why my argument is that no one should get the GOAT title. And if anyone should get the GOAT title, it's the all-around player that made his teammates better. In that case, Kobe and Jordan is not in that conversation. See, to Danny Jennings, 20 rebounds in the NBA, 20 rebounds in the NBA don't mean nothing to him. But if he was an owner, he can't win without Rodman. He says, Bishop, are you using the argument for rebounds for Dennis Rodman? Without Dennis Rodman, there's no championships. There's not at least 3. There's no championships. Now, Jordan didn't do it like my man's Magic. Magic is my man. He's a homeboy. He's from Michigan. Magic played all 5 positions. So from one baller to another, I'm respecting Magic because I'm going to win with Magic. Magic going to get me the ball. Magic going to make everybody around him. He's going to look this way. Ooh, you know, he's going and then if my 3-man get hurt, Magic can play. If my 1-man get hurt, Magic can play point. If my 4-man can get hurt, come on, talk to me. Magic can play power forward. If my 5-man get hurt, Magic can play. So what better value do you get more out of a young Magic or Jordan? I'm waiting to hear it. Who do you get more value out of? If a young Magic is there and a young Jordan was there, who do you want? If you get a Magic, young Magic and a young Jordan there, I'm taking Magic all day. Because Michael was just a scorer for years. In fact, Steve Kerr and John Paxson is the reason who hit the game shot they win. Michael Jordan ain't no GOAT to me. I'm sorry. I mean, he's the one. I mean, he ain't the best of all times. I mean, not from as basketball skilled one. All right. I mean, before that, I mean, that's just the truth of the matter is. Um, yeah, I'm taking Magic all day. And all day I'm taking Magic. Young Jordan, young Magic, I'm taking Magic because he's gonna make everybody around him better. Michael Jordan had to learn to play team basketball. If it wasn't for Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan would have thought it was all about himself and his scoring. But it was not until they implemented the triangle that Jordan was able to change his game and let everybody touch the ball. Because the way Jordan played was not beneficial to the team. No, I'm not no MJ hater. I do business with MJ. We both in Charlotte. Matter of fact, we going to lunch. We got a luncheon together with the Hornets November 5th. So I'm not an MJ hater. I tell MJ this. I love MJ. But when you say he's the greatest ever played in the NBA, I had to disagree with you. Yeah, I'm very serious. I'm trying to tell you the facts. I'm trying to tell you the facts. Tim Marshall, let me ask you this. Who could stop who? Could Jordan stop Magic? No, he get his little thin butt back down at the jump skyhook. Could Magic stop Jordan? No. 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 See, y'all talking as fanatics. Y'all talking as fans. I thought we was gonna talk real basketball. You talking about? I'm asking you all a question. What makes Jordan the greatest? He cannot be the greatest. He is one of the greatest players that ever played in the NBA, but not the greatest. I mean, to me, Shaquille O'Neal had a dominance on the game. He changed the game for big men. I mean, Magic already told me behind the wheel, behind off cameras. Magic already told me him. He said Jordan took it further, but you cannot. No, 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 no. Man, Magic was on his way out when he played. The Lakers played. I'm talking about it. Yeah, y'all didn't hear what I said. Y'all arguing because y'all like Mike. Everybody likes Mike. He changed our culture. He was our black. He was our black. He was our black hero. We know that. But that's why y'all like him. Y'all don't. I ain't talking. I'm not talking about the culture. I'm talking about just straight up basketball. Who you going with? Who you going? I'm going with Magic. Magic is running the team. Tell me you ain't talking facts, man. You talking whack. Man, you talking that fanatic stuff. You know what fans mean? You know what fans mean? It means fanatics. You can't think clearly because you and let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. And this is where y'all off at too. You basketball fanatics. You all argue the GOAT against LeBron and Kobe. That is the most dumb argument I ever seen in my life because they're two type of players. You compare LeBron to Magic, you compare Kobe to Michael. Anybody know that? You don't compare that. I mean, so this is what I'm saying. The greatest point guard, one of the top greatest point guard, never made the team because of Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Jordan had Isaiah cut. Y'all should be mad if you're from the city. Jordan had Isaiah cut. Zeke was a dog from the west side. He said, man, I ain't shaking that man, man. And listen, the Boston did the same things. If you look at the documentary, Boston them did the same thing. What kind of man is Michael Jordan to have that man? Why did Michael Jordan have that man banned from the Dream Team? That wasn't right. But that's y'all man's though. That man said we ain't playing. We ain't playing. I ain't playing if Zeke playing. Kind of man, y'all celebrate that guy because he a snitched him? Come on, man. That man ain't the man. That man ain't right, man. That man ain't right. Y'all know better than that. I just want to get on here and mess with y'all a little bit. No, 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 no. I'm saying no, no, no. Let me be clear, because I'm just messing with y'all. Because I'm about to really make y'all mad. I'm about to really make y'all ready for the real another truth. Let me tell y'all another truth. Now I don't care what nobody think. Let me get this drum roll. Let me y'all. The truth of the matter is, and many people won't believe it. This is why I don't like to talk about it. Jordan ain't stopping me. They think I'm crazy. Ask Michael Jordan what happened when he stepped behind me and got pent and got dunked on. Can I stop Michael Jordan? Heck no. But could Jordan stop me? No. Will Magic give me a little more trouble than Jordan would? Yes. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. It depends upon what you're looking at. Are you looking at it from a head coach perspective? Are you looking at it from a GM perspective? Are you looking at it from a basketball fanatic perspective? Or are you looking at the skill wise perspective? What base your argument? What I mean, because clearly, if that's like if Magic tried to guard Shaq, he couldn't do it. Shaq would be dominant. All right. If whoever tried to guard Magic as a guard, they would be dominant. Magic put him on the block. So my question is, who is the most dominant? Shaq is one of the most dominant players ever. Was he not? Was he not? Tim, come on, homie. Oh God, I like messing with y'all. So my thing is this: for those that are in the '90s and early 2000s, sorry, but LeBron James has taken on the reign to be the GOAT. And let me go back to my original. Let me go back to my original statement so you guys will not know because Danny's tried to take it over and misconstrue what I was saying. So here it is what I was saying. Let's go back to the original statement. All right. NBA and the GOAT debate. The reason people hate LeBron more than Kobe or Mike because LBJ empowers his people. All right. I never said nothing about skills, so that's Danny Jennings coming in here with that skip stuff, skip bailiff stuff. He celebrates his $1 billion life with a black woman, his childhood sweetheart. He loves his family, and he is a proud black father. People hate that. Our own people hate it. He's one of the most hated individual athletes that ever played the game. He has a school that empowers young African American students. Kobe was selfish, spoiled, and had no regards for his parents. Yes, he was a beast, literally a replica of Mike. Of course, MJ was one of the greatest NBA players that ever played. However, his persona off the floor is very selfish, in my opinion. Now, the NBA and NFL embraces megastars with non-African American wives versus those who are married to our beautiful black women. It's good for branding, however, it's bigger than the game. LGB is right for the culture. That means LeBron James is right for the culture. Our women deserve better. Now tell me, where is the lie? That's what we're talking about. Where is the lie? You got to respect LeBron James for what he does. Where is the lie? No, no. Why do they hate LeBron then? Tell me. I'm listening. But see, no, no, no. You were talking about who? I never. My original post had nothing to do with the GOAT as it relates to statistics and stats coming from a statistician. My original, oh, Kobe did not respect his parents. I seen hand on. I seen that hand on 1997, July 17th, after we played, who did we play? Phoenix, and the Lakers had the next game, and his parents was on the front, coming in and sat on the front row at the pyramid at the Long Beach State. There's a lot of stories I can tell, but I won't say over the internet. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I just know, I know this. I don't say nothing that I don't know for myself, in facts. All right? I don't care what mother, she had the right to express her opinion about Vanessa. She had the right to just, because, hey, you don't go crazy and just divorce your parents over no woman, you know, for whatever reason. Parents going to say how they feel, it is what it is. But you don't cut them off, all right? Because if it was not for his father, Kobe wouldn't be speaking in other languages. If it wasn't for his father, he wouldn't have been exposed to the game. If it wasn't for his father, he wouldn't have had a better life coming out of Philly, but been able to speak in Italian and different languages. His daddy did that. So that's not a lie. That is facts. I don't care how well and how big you get in life. Don't you forget where you come from. All right? All right. No, I said Iceman was just as creative in the air. I see you hear different. I think y'all got some water problems in Mid Harbor, so it's affecting your hearing. I said I think you just as creative in the air. All right. So that's his decision. You, that is a listen, Tim. Right now, would you if I pay you $250,000 to run this ministry, would you come? Would you come? No, you. No, no. Jordan traded teams. He couldn't win. Stop it. Jordan traded teams too. Iceman in the air was just as creative as Mike in the air. That's what I'm gonna say. And that's what I'm gonna say it and I ain't gonna bite my tongue. I'm gonna say it and I ain't gonna bite my tongue. Yeah, man, y'all get on with that great stuff, man. Ain't nobody trying to hit that with that ghost stuff. Mike gonna go. Mike done. He's done. LeBron's still playing. This man in his 20th year. Watch this. This is what he really about to do. He's gonna play. He's gonna buy a team in Las Vegas. He's gonna be the owner and the player, and then his son is gonna play with him. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you now. He's gonna own the first team in Las Vegas, and he's gonna make me the chaplain of the team. And when I become the chaplain of the team, I'm gonna pray for you all because he's gonna retire, but he's gonna wait till his son comes so he could draft his son. The organization could draft his son, and then we would never know because they didn't play against each other. You can't both and Danny know better. Danny, I'm disappointed in Danny. He know better. If LeBron and Jordan both played, the Jordan gonna have 35. LeBron gonna have 35. So what is the? I don't even see the argument. Both gonna have 35. Why is it annoying? But y'all like Tom Brady. No, the media pushes Michael Jordan. That's why he's still in the conversation, so it becomes relevant. You don't see watch this. You don't see the Muhammad Ali videos like you see Michael Jordan. These are the truth. This is the truth. It's the truth. You all just like Jordan because y'all like him, and Jordan will give y'all a dime a pot to piss. Jordan wouldn't give y'all. Jordan would give you $12 to stop your house from being foreclosed. You don't believe it? Access close to associates. So there you have it. So there you have it. Jordan would not give you $12 to stop your house from being foreclosed. 12. He wouldn't give you 12. He wouldn't. I enjoy talking to y'all. We don't have to agree. That's what men do. We argue our points, but at the end of the day, we settle them. We just go where we go with, because all them Negroes can give us all some money and help us out. I ain't about to lose no sleep about none of them. But at the end of the day, Jordan gonna have 30. LeBron gonna have 30. That's all to it. So is the GOAT argument based on who's unstoppable? Because what if Shaq and Jordan put together, Shaq gonna have 30? So I'm not understanding. This is this is my argument, and I understand that all of them are dominant. But the truth, I would just mess with y'all, becoming thought provoking. But all of them were dominant. All of them were dominant. You can't just. I'm telling you, I think it's very disrespectful just to say Michael Jordan is the greatest that ever played in the NBA, when all of them was dominant. When all of them was dominant. That's all I'm telling you. All of them was dominant. When it came to this, all of them was dominant. Everybody we've been arguing in his name, all of them was dominant. All have rings. So it's the ones that didn't play in the NBA, not millionaires, not billionaires, that's arguing a point from people that wouldn't give us $12. So I ain't arguing for them like that no more. I just want y'all to know. I just came on to mess with y'all. I know that if I ain't made you mad, I didn't do my job. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.